the billionaire who locked out the world, until a little girl knocked on his door. The flashing lights of luxury cars filled the driveway of one of Manhattan's most elegant mansions, but inside, silence ruled every hallway. At just 34 years old, Adrian Hayes had everything people spent their lives chasing. He owned skyscrapers across New York, traveled in private jets, and signed business deals worth millions with the stroke of a pen. To the outside world, he was untouchable. But behind the doors of his enormous mansion, Adrian faced a battle money couldn't win. A rare neurological illness had slowly stolen his strength. Some mornings he couldn't even stand without help. The energetic businessman who once worked 18-hour days now struggled just to walk across his bedroom. The diagnosis changed more than his health. It changed everyone around him. Business associates stopped calling unless money was involved. Friends became strangers. The woman who had promised to stand beside him quietly disappeared from his life. Even family conversations grew shorter with each passing week. Disappointed and exhausted, Adrian built invisible walls around himself. He hired nurses, caretakers, and household staff with one simple rule: do your job, nothing more. No personal conversations, no sympathy, no questions. He wanted efficiency, not kindness. Among the employees was a quiet housekeeper named Elena Ramirez. Every morning she cleaned the East Wing without making noise or attracting attention. She worked carefully, respected every rule, and never expected recognition. What Adrian never knew was that Elena was raising her 3-year-old daughter Sophie alone. Life had never been easy for Elena. Every paycheck disappeared into rent, groceries, daycare fees, and anything her daughter needed before she needed anything herself. One rainy Tuesday morning, disaster struck. The daycare called just before sunrise. A burst pipe had flooded the building, forcing it to close immediately. Elena searched desperately for someone to watch Sophie, but every option failed. Friends were working. Neighbors were unavailable. Emergency childcare cost more money than she had in her account. Missing work was an option. Losing this job would mean losing everything. With no other choice, Elena wrapped Sophie in a warm coat and quietly brought her to the mansion, hoping to keep her hidden in the staff room until the day ended. She apologized to the estate manager before she even entered the building. "I promise she won't cause any trouble." The manager reluctantly agreed. For a while, everything went according to plan. Then curiosity took over. Sophie noticed a large wooden door at the end of the hallway that was slightly open. Inside sat a man alone in an enormous bedroom, staring silently through a wall of windows at the gray New York sky. She had never seen someone look so lonely. Without fear, without hesitation, she pushed the door open. Adrian slowly turned his head, surprised that anyone had entered the room without permission. Standing in the doorway was a tiny little girl with messy pigtails and wide brown eyes. She studied him for several seconds before speaking. "You look sad." No one had spoken to him, that honestly, in years. For the first time since his illness began, Adrian didn't know what to say.